It'll be game number 12 as a Ranger in this go-around for JT Miller. He comes in on a 6-game point streak as the puck is down, and already the Capitals are pressuring and throwing right on net. A 21-save shutout against the Islanders on Monday, his 4th of the season and his 3rd lately. And they score! The Capitals have taken a 1-0 lead off the face-off. P.L. Dubois.
On the left, Wilson on the right. Sometimes you'll see Wilson on the right side with Strome and Ovechkin. Protas and Wilson have been switching. And this one here right off the doorstep. The face-off was won by the Rangers. But right there, the quick stick of Wilson. I don't know how he corralled that. With the Rangers right there, yeah, he beats Will Morgan.
Brennan Hoffman on the dump around that Lindgren couldn't stop. Came all the way through for Bronzinski, and a backhand fluttering towards the net, knocked out of the air and off the back of the cage by Brennan Hoffman. Lead this one here halfway through the first banger.
Well, lots happening right here, and Bronzinski plays this over, and it actually, whether or not it was high stick or not, it hit the crossbar, and then it came back and hit him right in the face.
Well, perhaps no player on the Rangers roster has benefited more from the acquisition of JT Miller than Mika Zibanejad.
Something had to push his pace.
This one turned over. It's Trocheck alone. Lindgren to save the rebound off of Lindgren and wide on the follow-up from Panarin. Sam Carrick took a hit from Lars Eller, who's just spinning around. Was able to catch him on the way by. Radish across. Here's Eller. He's into the backhand. And Shesterkin stayed with him. Pretty remarkable as this one is cut off by Jones before it could get through for Dubois. And now Lafreniere up ice with Panarin. Kicks it over. They tip and they score! Zach Jones puts it off the blade of Artemi Panarin. His 26th, and it's tied at 1.
That gives you the indication that there's some thought there. Let's see where that... Hard to see right there, but it looked to me like that left skate stayed onside. Nonetheless, it's a good three-way play. Jones has got his head up all the way. He's a highly intelligent player. He put that perfectly on the tape, on the backhand. Yeah, their special teams are real solid. When you're in the basically you're in the top 10.
Here's Protas one-on-one against Jones. Protas shot, and it took the stick out of the hands of Jones. The puck still at the side of the net, and Shesterkin able to secure it.
And Panarin ends up cashing in off the good play from Jones.
So the second period begins with the Caps and Rangers even in score. Caps' best record in the Eastern Conference, 7 points better than anybody else in the East. The Rangers have fought all the way back to get into a playoff spot where they're in right now at 66 points, having won 4 of the last 5 games. Artemi Panarin
nice play.
Keep that puck onside, and he did.
Great hands.
Carlson juggled it. Lafreniere was on it again, banged it off the outside of the cage. And now it's Eller for the Capitals, springing Mangiapane. Mangiapane trying to go to the net, and he got hit hard after he let the shot go. They are the 2 most penalized teams in that category.
Washington 10 times it's happened to them, and the Rangers 9.
Including twice on Monday in their last game. As Carrick sends it to the front board, and shot kicked away by Lindgren through a screen.
That is a fantastic pass by McMichael.
Trocheck, Rister, high and wide. Look at that hop right on front, and Panarin denied by Lindgren. Braden Schneider picking up speed, and Strome with a great stick and the turnover. Here's Ovechkin. He's got Dubois with him. Ovechkin the toe drag. Strome shoveled it on net, and Shesterkin makes the save.
And he hasn't had much flow so far in this game. A little bit choppy on the 5-on-5 play. Oh, that's a little interference right there.
Rule it incidental contact as Carrick comes in and put it off the glass. Keandre Miller with the keep-in. Miller to the front for Carrick in the backhand. He scores! Keandre Miller able to keep that puck from leaving the zone, and Sam Carrick cutting through the slot makes it 2-1 Rangers.
Big for Peter Laviolette. But this play here by Borgen, he is able to get beyond because Carrick with a little interference there. Now hard to tell if he made the initial contact or if McMichael ran into him. 2 ships sailing in the night. Nonetheless, it left an opening, and here's a shot by Miller, and right to the tape of the right-handed Carrick. He's got big Rempe in front. Chychrun goes down, wide open play. Soft hands right here by Carrick, and he made that one look easy.
Van Riemsdyk to the side of the net for Protas. Now it's Sandin. Sandin with the spin move to try and get away from Hoffman. He'll play it behind Protas again. To the front, and Sandin's shot just glanced off the blocker of a lunging Shesterkin. Down one in the backdoor play for Protas, but it was cut off by Parsonen. And then he's knocked down, and play will continue.
No, that was no trip. That's a good non-call by the official. He just tripped over his boots.
Tell that to these fans, Banger. Got a lot of referees in the crowd that disagree. Carlson's shot deflects up and just out of play over the glass behind the Ranger net.
There we go, Wilson and Rempe.
Duhaime and Carrick are going to drop the gloves.
Yeah, they are. Here we go.
Wilson and Rempe were talking, but Duhaime and Carrick decide to square off. Carrick got the first one in, and now they wrap up at a couple of short jabs on both sides.
Yeah, a couple of rabbit punches right there. I thought Wilson and Rempe are still having a conversation there. The referee Eric Furlat's with them, but this fight goes on.
That's it, that's all. Well, the conversation began with Wilson and Rempe, and while everybody was looking at the two big guys, a party broke away, and it was Duhaime and Carrick who exchanged punches. 5 minutes for fighting for those two guys.
New rule next year. Can't stand up with the door open. Wait.
They've already taken Ovechkin's spot away from him by not letting him sit on the boards anymore. And there's a hit and a penalty and an injury all in one as Brennan Othmann is shaken up. And now the gloves are off between Roy and Parsonen. And Roy got the better of Juuso Parsonen.
Take a look at that hit to the right of the goaltender. Right, first hit right there. And then it looked worse at first. At second glance, it looked like a right, kind of a shove push right there. After Roy already took that hit, kind of got double hit in fact. Rangers got nothing here on the power play.
This is their fourth power play. They've had just 2 shots on the first 3. Panarin in front, and Lindgren able to squeeze the Trocheck shot.
To my right. You know Wayne Gretzky's last goal was right here. MSG, March 29th, 1999. Against Wade Flaherty, Brendan Burke.
Yep.
And that's something you look at down the stretch. Is there going to be a lot of deferring, getting that mark down there for Ovechkin?
To the front for Mangiapane, and he scores! Alexander Ovechkin! 9 away from 99! 10 from the all-time record.
31st goal here at Madison Square Garden for the grade 8. And this is him all the way. A quiet game, a little frustrated, nothing going his way.
Eller still with it on the backhand, rolls it around. Capitals clear the zone, 3 seconds and 2. Forced across the line by Duhaime, and this game is headed to overtime.
Here we go.
It's the 15th time the Capitals have gone to overtime. They're 5-5 in sudden death. The Rangers, this is just overtime game number 7. They only have 1 sudden death overtime win this season. It's Panarin who will gain the line. Crisscrossing with Zibanejad. Panarin to the slot. Off balance, got the pass for Jones. Lingering the save, and Jones couldn't kick the rebound back to his stick. Entry into the zone, Zibanejad, back door, and Carlson had Miller tied up. Now it's a 2-on-1 for Washington. Wilson and Strome. Strome with it. Wait, Wilson scores! Tom Wilson, the overtime winner for Washington.
Good saves at one end by Lindgren. This is a tight check and emotional game. The fake shot by Zibanejad tries to play it over to the one side. Carlson takes his man away, JT Miller, and Tom Wilson goes off to the races down the right. Makes a quick pass right away. Gives it to the playmaker Strome, and Strome drags the puck around Snyder. He pulls it back. It's on a string with great patience by Strome right here. And then he puts it right on the tape. And head over tea kettle over the goaltender Shesterkin is Tom Wilson here at Madison Square Garden. Scores the game winner in overtime. What a game.
5th career overtime winner for Tom Wilson to complete the comeback for the Washington Capitals, who trailed 2-1 at the start of the 3rd period.